Morning, everybody. So weird. I got this book at the library the other day. It was free, and I thought, oh, I'll never look at this. So I opened it up just now. Something made me. I have a severely mentally retarded, handicapped daughter. She is 30 years old, and she's in diapers. She's functioning as far as physically 100%, but she's like a 2-year-old in a 30-year-old body. So I open it up and it says, seeing your handicapped child as God's special gift to you, without rebellion and an infectious bitterness within you, even understanding that you may never know why. The answer, you may never know the answer to the ever-lurking question, why me? I said that a lot. You, however, will be free to be the very super special mother that God has planned for you to be. I'm adding this myself. God gives you only what you can handle. And I used to say, well, this is a lot. Because she was, like, you needed a leash. You know, she just took off. I had to pull. I didn't use a leash. But that is how severe it was. We had her for 15 years, and her strength got too strong, and somebody suggested that we put her in. But it says, and I didn't want to. I thought I'd have her at home forever, but it was a very difficult life. I lost several jobs due to this and everything, and it says, He has planned for you to be that very special mother. You're probably going to go from a 1 or a 2 to a 10 on the scale of motherhood in an instant. Because it is tough. And I never spoke about it because I felt like I don't want to complain to anybody. Nobody understood her. Nobody really would babysit. I had a best friend that babysat for me while I went to college, and my mother, which she started to pull my mother's gold chains off and things like that. She's doing very well in this group home now, but I just couldn't believe I opened up to this, and I just wanted to put it out there for other people to give yourself credit. I never looked at it that way, but the fact that I got through those 15 years of being at Children's Hospital 3-4 times a week. It took 4 years to get a diagnosis. She has a separation of the brain. Let's see if there's another message for you. Here's Gloria Holly, mother of 2 retarded children, wrote to all the mothers when she said in Laura's Psalm, our family may be a little different from yours, but this is our design. My race course differs from yours, but it was marked for me by the one who was marred for me. I hope I said that right. Marred, probably, M-A-R-R-E-D. Jesus loved us before we could respond correctly in love to him. He died and gave his all for men who were dead and retarded spiritually. Wow. Can we do any less? The arena is invisible to us, as are the standing room only crowds who fill it, but it's real. A cloud of witnesses who've gone before are watching. The opposing team is watching. We are vulnerable and run the obstacle course in alien territory. That's how I felt. Like I felt not embarrassed, but embarrassed if she went and grabbed people's glasses off, which she did. Most people understood, but there were some people who would just stare. And that's what I feel like this woman is saying, that the arena is invisible to us, as are the standing room only crowds. Like, we are vulnerable and run the obstacle course in alien territory. Because, yes, there are a ton of people, but not a lot of people. Like, I wished that I would have went to some kind of support group. I thought about it all the time back then, I didn't even know that there was help for a nurse. Once I got a nurse who would come a few hours a day, I could work. And then she would get her off the bus. But before that, it was just very difficult. So anyways, I just wanted to share this in case there was somebody else who, and my nose is itching, so that's like saying that I should have shared this to me. I never really speak about it. I don't think people know the life that I actually had. Sometimes I think that people are like, oh, how'd she get this and how'd she get that? The life with my mentally retarded daughter, I was a hermit. I couldn't go anywhere. I didn't go out with my friends. I didn't go anywhere. I basically had to do 3 feeding tubes a day, and it was a very difficult life. The only break that I did get is when I went to work. So I hope this helps somebody, and if you do have a handicapped child or autism, something, and you are having a difficult time, ask for help. I didn't, and I became bitter when people just wouldn't help me. People meaning, you know, at the time, my ex, her dad, just, like, I didn't ask for the help, but then I got bitter, like, why didn't people just help me? How couldn't they see what I'm going through? But people don't understand, so I'm sure there is a butterfly right here. How you got in the house as I'm saying that? Are you kidding me? Look at, guys. It might just be a moth, all right? But the fact that it's orange, I feel like it's a baby. Don't go by this. It's in the hair straightener. Thank God that was off. That's a sign here. So, and it's maybe because I'd never shared anything like this before, but to open the book up to that, kind of crazy. And my mind is on my daughter today, big time. So anyways, ask for help. Go to a support group if you are having a difficult time, because life is totally different when you have a handicapped child. Like my whole life, my whole life wasn't the same after. So anyhow, hope this helps somebody. Thank you, guys.